This guy is a trip. This Rich Prater is a trip. I was sitting here laughing. I don't know, about an hour talking to him. Uh, so I want to share it. I wasn't planning on it. I was planning on just leaving him a little message, get a one and done, but he came back at me, which is crazy. I want you guys to see this shit. It's funny or fuck. Oh shit. Rich is about as funny as a one-legged cat on a frozen lake trying to bury a pile of shit. So I'm just gonna let you just pause. Just pause. This is me. This is what I was gonna leave him right here. And look, do not. I'm not gonna go through this to block this number out. I hope it don't come up, but if it does, whatever. Fuck me. I'm an asshole and a motherfucker and a fag. That's what he called me, a fag. This guy, a rich got mad at me and called me a fag. Oh shit. I'm not really a fag. Well, my boyfriend is though. And he says, "Who the fuck is this?" Like he don't know my number. Look, I've got years of this shit with him. I've got at least three of them that I can show you. He didn't start talking shit about Darley or Danelle or Mama Darley or Dennis until you guys figured out he didn't have a PI license and booted him. Still keeps telling them. I told all of them that I didn't have a PI license. And here I am making video after video after video picking at him about being a PI. I even put up Inspector Gadget with him and Sully. And if that was me, I'd be like, dude, you're stupid. Here's my PI license. He never responded to it. It's because he's not a PI. And he did tell you guys he was a PI. And I believe it more than anything. This was the funniest argument I've ever seen. Because I'm just laughing at this guy. Really, dude? But go ahead. I'll scroll down through it. Pause it. My bad for these. I'm not trying to offend everybody by that. They're not all dense. He says, "Never mind. I know who this is, and go fuck yourself. I'm not going to waste my time on your stupid 3-year-old bullshit because that's exactly what it is. You're trying to play games and you fuck me in the ass, so fuck you, plain and simple. Fuck you, you call my fucking family and you play games with me. Fuck you. Just leave me the fuck alone and keep my name out of your motherfucking mouth, you piece of shit." I really got half a chubby reading that. I'm sporting wood right now reading that. It's crazy. Rich. And well, no, you know how often I've talked to him, right? You know Rich. You know Rich well enough to know who he is, right? Then we sat there the other day, not a couple weeks ago, and sat on the phone for 4 hours straight. Me and Rich. And then the other day it was a couple hours. But he tells everybody he ain't talked to me for a year. So I'm gonna keep going down. I did call his brother. I'm a fucking asshole when people lie to me and talk shit about me behind my motherfucking back. I did call his brother. And I got him on it. I got him on this. All right. I'm going to tell you how this happened. But first, read a little more. You've already enlightened all the ladies that won't talk to you. Rich, you just said that Kathy and Diana, in that 2 hour conversation, you said, I used to get 40, 50 texts from them a day, but now they're not talking to me. No, they're not going to trust you. I've been telling them all along that you weren't a PI. And guess where we're at, Rich? You fucked with my family. I called him. I don't care if you like it or not. You really don't like the guy anyway, right? He's an asshole and fuck him, blah, blah, blah. If you lie to me and get to fucking with me and talking shit behind my back, I don't give a fuck if you get your feelings hurt by me calling your brother. I don't care. You think I give a fuck? I'm an asshole. I can't reach out and fucking smack the shit out of you. So I can have you boiling somewhere in Texas right now. You're laying in your bed boiling fucking mad about Bryan St.John. That's what you're doing right now. That motherfucker. I could kick your ass and not even be nowhere near you, dude. Me and Bonnie told them on several occasions I did not have a PI license, you fucking piece of shit. I'm pretty sure that Danelle and all them can clarify that, but they're not going to, right? They're not going to put this argument out into public. I believe, we kept talking about, because I believed a lot of stuff that he was telling me about Sully, and I kept saying, man, Danelle is smart. Why? Because he read off to me the text that Danelle sent to him about keeping Sully's name out of the mouth and all that shit. So he read that off to me. And I was thinking, damn, man, Danelle is smart. She's not dumb. She's smart. I was like, I figured she would hone in on Sully if she was as bad as Rich was saying she was. I know what she did to me. That's different. I don't know what she's talking about on the other side. And I couldn't figure out why Danelle didn't hone in on it. Because there was nothing to hone in on. You were telling her she could get her hours under you so she could better herself and become a private investigator like she wants to, and she ran with that. And when it came showtime, just like as many times I asked you, are you a PI? You didn't answer. You never came on and did a video and said, look, I'm not a PI. You wouldn't be in this position right now with everybody on both sides thinking you're a joke. If you would have just said, look, I'm not a private investigator certified, but I do investigate crimes. And here's what I've done. You didn't, that's all you had to do, Rich. But the lie got so deep. I believe that you told Darlie Key and all them, yeah, I'm an investigator. That's how you got on the visiting list, right? You got on the visiting list because they thought that you were going to help. And as much as I don't care for them, that's bullshit. They thought you were going to help Darlie. They're scared to death to let anybody in their circle. They always have been because of rats like you. You're a fucking rat, Rich. I never did the family the way you've done them. And they'll tell you that. I wasn't friendly to their face and talking about affairs and shit, personal stuff. And Darlie Key lied about this. Darlie, I didn't do that to them. You did that to them. And if you think for 1 minute, at first I was like, wow, he's changed his sudden. I thought it had to do with Beja. But the fact of the matter is, Sully needed that signature. You couldn't provide it. She did the right thing and told them I needed to get his signature, and he wouldn't. He doesn't have it. She did the right thing. That's what you meant by, oh, she ran to them and she was talking shit. That's what she did, and that's what she should have fucking done. I give her props for that. And as far as Steve wrote me like a gentleman. He explained a lot of stuff to me. Some of it I don't go for, but others I do. But at least he had the wherewithal to do that. I was texting you the other day, like, Rich, you really need to go live. Rich, why are you lying to me? Rich, Pam says you called her from that other number. You said Pam was a fucking liar. You said Pam was a fucking liar. Motherfucker, I got you before you got us. You do not. You do not say that Pam Collins is a fucking liar to me. Are you stupid? Are you asking for it? You're asking for it, ain't you, Rich? I'll drag the fucking skin off your ass every goddamn day on here, boy. I wasn't going to put this up, but it's just so fucking hilarious. I think that both sides should be able to see it. I mean, whatever. Yeah. He got caught saying that. He didn't mean to send us that. He sent this 4-hour tape of Diana and Kathy and himself talking on the phone. Once he realized he sent us a part that he didn't want, and we saw it too. And Pam's like, this thing's gonna disappear. This tape's gonna disappear. So she transcribed it, and as soon as she got done transcribing it, it fucking disappeared. And Rich is like, I don't know what happened to it. I lost it. Blah blah blah. But we knew. We already knew, Rich. We knew that we wanted to save that for later. It's not, you know, it's it's not funny you talking about them behind their backs like that when they trust you. That's not cool. That's like a dog coming up and licking your hand while he's pissing on your fucking leg. You did that to those people, Rich, not me. He tells me I ruined the relationship between Bonnie. Bonnie lost friends over it because of that recording. I was like, Rich, if her husband wasn't on there talking shit about every fucking one of them, they would still have friends. I'm an obituary liar, you guys. I call up the Dayton Daily News all the time and I tell them this person died, that person died, this person died, and they haven't died because I'm an obituary liar. You call me a fucking fag. I haven't been called a fag since I was a teenager, man. That's teenage shit. Fuck off, leave it. You don't know the real me any more than you do, motherfucker. Fuck them. F you. Foof. I'm laughing the whole fucking time. I really didn't want to do this to this guy, but I was just sending him the text like, I hope you learned a lesson out of this and blah blah blah. That's what I was going to do, and I was going to block him again, but he responded to me super fast. He's been trying to stay away from all the sick bastards, right? But you can go if well, he did take his channel down, so I don't know. But you can look under the video where I did the reaction to Sully, and he kept commenting and commenting and commenting and commenting and commenting. But he didn't look to see that I already had the 2 hour video up. He didn't look. Now he says during that 2 hour conversation that you guys hear that I put up, I got more. He says he knew I was recording him. That's why he decided to tell me about Danelle being cheated on. That's why he tried to tell me shit about Darlie Key because he knew he was being recorded. If you knew you were being recorded, then why are you saying that I fucked you? If you knew, why'd you keep talking? Yes, you are that fucking stupid, Rich. I could tell by the way you were responding to me. He could tell that I was recording him in that 2 hour video, y'all. No, no, no. He said, I asked you if you were recording me, and you said no. Nope. He asked me, were we live? And I said no, because we weren't live. You get a lot of this from the Darley support camp where they don't really understand what was being asked or what was being said, and they mix it into what they want it to be. He never asked me, was he record or are you recording me? He said, are you live? And I wasn't. I didn't lie to him. He's still saying he never talked to Pam the other day on the other number when Pam sent me the call from the text from the other number. He's still trying to fucking deny that. I cozy up to Anna Sullivan? No, I'm not cozying up to her. But about 40% of the reason that or maybe even more, that I didn't care for her was because of shit you were telling me. I mean, she's done some shit to me, but they claim she wasn't nodding off at that party. They claim, that she's put a whole lot of effort into this production that's coming out, the baby shower for Danelle. I mean, he was there. He saw it. That's totally different than the person that you were. Is she a lying bitch? Yes, we know she's lying. We know she lies. We know I didn't harass her the way she says. We know that. But is she as bad as you try to make her seem? No, not at all. She did the right thing. When she wanted desperately to get her hours working under you, Rich, to get that PI license, then you didn't have it. All right, that's bullshit. I don't give a fuck who she is. I don't think that's funny. I don't think that's funny at all. And I kept telling you that it's the PI shit. It's the PI shit. That's why they're yep. And you know, and Steve Sullivan, you make your soul like a fucking idiot after everything you said about him and got in a room to talk shit about me. Well, everything that I said about Steve, I said where Steve can hear it. Rich, I didn't do it behind his back. I put videos up of his wife making jokes about his wife. I did not do that behind his back, Rich. And so the man still wrote me with some intelligence. I mean, I didn't buy everything he was saying, but he's very intelligent. And what he said, the truth matters to him. The truth that matters to him. I'm cool with that. Now, are we going to go out and have a beer and jerk each other off later? No. No. Am I going to make friends with him? Is he going to make friends with me? No. But he did the man thing. He did the man thing and he came and spoke intelligently and bullet pointed where you were a fucking liar. All right. I still remember some of the shit that he said. I don't care. My house costs way more than the fucking trailer you live in. Who cares, dude? That shit don't bother me. Them little insults, I think they're funny. Anyways, let's keep going. Hit the pause to read it all so I can move along. And see, here he's saying this again. Getting involved with you and someone like that family. All right, he's still talking shit about people behind their back and saying he didn't do it. He can't even lie on a couch. Come on, motherfucker, talk shit. Yeah, that's what it says behind the screen. And look, I played him. I played him right here. This part right here. I did call his brother because I wanted Sometimes when I call people, they give me information. Sometimes they don't. You don't know unless you make the call. So I called to speak with his brother, and I got his number because I know his brother was his boss and he lived there on the compound. I wanted to try to find out some more stuff about this PI stuff. And I said, yeah, I'm calling you from Ohio. I said, I just want to talk to you a little bit about your brother. He goes, my brother. I said, yeah, Rich. And he hung up. That's it. Didn't want to talk. So here's what he says. This is how I tricked him. I fucking played him. I said, well, yeah, you just told me you were having problems with that phone. So I put this little insinuation in here. LOL, your brother doesn't think much of you. Ha ha ha. His brother didn't say shit about him. Nothing. I've never heard him say anything bad about his meaning. Okay, so I put that in there to see if he'd bite. And he bit. He hopes that Anna dies painfully. Now I'm starting to sound like Danelle. Look, I'm not on the support side, right? But at the end of the day, with all the arguing that goes on, those are still people to me. I don't hold a grudge. That there's still people I could cuss you out, and the next day we're back to square one. But those are people to me. I don't care if you believe it or not. Here's a young Sully. Think about it. It really does look like she wants to be involved in criminology and true crime, and it's a passion for her. She had a chance to move up in that, and you fucked her over, Rich. No wonder she told on you. That's what you get. Like Sully. She don't like me. And I'm sure there'll be arguments again. But what you did to her was wrong. Period. Then you talk about Darlie Key and Danelle and all of them. You told me that you thought Dana knew she was guilty type shit. I mean, you're talking about that family, every one of them, who did absolutely nothing to you for you to be talking to me like that. And I am. And the whole time that you're doing that, I'm thinking, man, I wonder what this motherfucker has said about me. I wish somebody would send me more. Send me more. If you've got text or phone conversations or whatever, send it to me. I want to hear it because I've got more that I want to share. And we can just go on and on and on, proving that this guy's a fucking liar. He wouldn't talk to me like this to my face. No offense to the supporters on this one. Sorry. Now, I told him, hey, your brother really ain't got much to say about you. And then he goes on this rant about his brother with his real phone number under it. I don't really care what my brother thinks of me because I wish him to be dead. He's the biggest piece of shit in the world I've ever known in my life. And go ahead, motherfucker. Tell him I said that because he already knows I think that way of him. And I give you a lot of explanation. So, look, he's working for his brother as a supervisor in a concrete factory. And this is what he thinks about his brother. He lived on his brother's compound. His brother has a $1.9 million compound out in the outskirts of Texas where he's had this business and he's doing really well with it. And he gave Rich and them a place to live in the back of his compound. Why would you, if you really thought, if you really wished him to be dead, why would you work for him and be on his land? Do you really, you sound worse than one of the dumbest supporters I've ever heard right here. So he goes off on his brother. And I said, he didn't say shit to me. He hung up. I baited him. Now I got him talking shit about his brother that he wants his brother to be dead. Guess where this email's going? You continue to talk shit about people behind their back. You ain't learned your fucking lesson. If you got something to say to somebody, then say it. Don't be behind their back. That's bitch shit. I already got your goat. He said, "You're not going to get my goat." I said, "I got your goat the other day when I outed your ass." Look, me and Sully are not going, and that's what they're talking about right here, Rich. You're talking to just a conversation with somebody, and that's what they were talking about. The way that you, she said that the way that you refer to women and talk about women, like you do, and you're doing it. You're doing it right here. I didn't say anything about her pussy. You did. That's no. Here's the thing with, if you're right, you're right. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Do I still think she's a sorry piece of shit for lying about me like she did? Yes. But on this thing, she had every right to out you. She was trying to better herself. I guess he didn't read Mystery Maverick's post.
Yumi, please stop it before I get yelled at.
Mm-mm. Here I go hurting families. How am I hurting a family? You did this, Rich, not me. You can place blame on me all you want. You were talking shit about them behind their backs. Now, granted, you hadn't always done that. Harry says, a lot of friendships for me and Bonnie. Thanks, asshole. I ruined them. I ruined them. Okay? I ruined a lot of friendships for him and Bonnie. He says, "You think I want to have a conversation with you?" And he's having a conversation with me. Duh. Check this out. Well, if Bonnie's husband wasn't talking shit about Danelle being cheated on by, or maybe Bonnie would still have a pal and a right. They're not going to be Bonnie's friends because of you, Rich, not because of me. You're the one that said it, not me. I wouldn't be friends with them. And then he says, first he said, I ruined their relationships, a lot of friendships, but now Bonnie doesn't want anything to do with them. I ruined it, but now Bonnie. And I said, you are having a conversation with him. Now look, after he's done all that, called me all these names, I laughed when I read this. We could have tried to figure this out, but then again, if we talk on the phone, you'll just fuck me in the ass and record it. You're probably going to do it anyway because that's what you do best in life. What, outing motherfuckers like you? Now, fuck yeah, I do. I love it. Makes my fucking dick hard. Yeah, I agree with you. I'll bet my brother did hang up on you. Rich, if you aren't talking shit, there's no reason for you to worry about a recording. I have a rule. Don't say anything behind the scenes that I wouldn't say on my show. You have no dirt on me because of that. He offers to be allies. This conversation is over. He said he knew I was recording him too. Well, I was recording him. He was talking shit about everybody that was on his side. He knew he was recording me and still talk shit? Does fuck. She did talk to me about it. And then I blocked him. Then I blocked him. So Rich gets to sit there tonight with his wife mad at him. His wife's mad at him for what he did, not because of me. Bonnie's mad at him for the shit that he did to Darla Key and Danelle and Dana and all them by talking shit about them to me. That's why she's mad at him. The whole changing sides. She's mad at him too about the PI license. So what Rich gets to do tonight, while I'm over here being a fag and a cocksucker and a motherfucker. Oh, he said there's one of my sons that goes around saying that I'm a piece of shit and they don't talk to me. You know, do I got? I mean, do I got one I don't know about? None of my boys do that. Yeah, yeah. Well, they say stuff like this. Yeah,
Chased.
it's my understanding that one of your sons hate your fucking guts and calls you a piece of shit. None of them. They get along great with my boys. They're grown. They're trying to live their lives and have babies and be married and stuff. And then I blocked him. But I do. I'll just do this. I'll show you guys this. Oh, okay, it won't go back because I got him blocked.
Who's in my bathroom?
See, this is where I was questioning him about the stuff because I sent the stuff about the T Cole the day before, and I really thought that he was still talking to Solly. He told Kathy Ramsey that the text that I put up with him saying that Darley was guilty was not him, wasn't him. I believe that Kathy's got she might get things fucked up, but I don't think she's got a reason to lie.
Second.
You just have to pause it. I tried to warn him. I warned him that they would be addressed. If he didn't do it himself, I warned that doesn't mean next Sunday. That means now. There's thousands of people that are going to see this. Thousands, literally, from both sides. All right. He didn't owe me an explanation as much as he did to his subs over there. You know, and I was trying to give him a chance to do it. I had plenty of dirt on him at this point, and he just wouldn't. He lied to me about talking to Pam. Pam showed it to me. See, he's got two different phones, and we're trying to figure out why he uses one with us and one with somebody else. And that's where that stopped. That's where it's all at. You can please pause it, please read it. It's very comical. It's full of different various things, and in my opinion, well, Darlie told me. Darlie said